This is the pattern. Trace the size you're interested in. I am using a stretchy viscose fabric, which is light and it has a nice flow. I have folded the fabric so I have a fold on the side and I have the grain line on the side. You need to fit the front piece on the fold like this, and then you need to add 1 centimeter seam allowance on the other sides. On the other side of the fabric I have also a fold where I can fit the back piece on the fold, and then you add 1 centimeter in seam allowance. Lay the front and back piece right sides together and sew the sides. Use a stretchy seam and sew with 1 centimeter in seam allowance. Trim away any excess fabric. On the upper part of the top you need to hem 1.5 centimeter towards the back. You continue on like this, but you do not have to hem on the straps. So you can continue on like this until you get to the shoulder piece. You also hem the front neckline. press it, and then I sew with a twin needle. When you use a twin needle, you always sew on the right side. If you don't have a twin needle, you can use any other decorative seam. Press it, and then you're going to hem the bottom piece of your top. At the bottom I am going to fold 2 centimeters towards the wrong side, and then I sew in the same way with a twin needle. As you see, I'm leaving an opening here, and as you see, the seam is about 1.5 centimeters from the folded edge, so I can be able to fit elastic inside. Try the top on and decide where you want your braids to start. Now the top is double, and I have the straps folded together like this, and I cut it in the center towards my markings, and then I'm going to divide these 2 straps into 6 pieces altogether, so I can make 2 braids. On either side I make 2 braids. Try the top on and decide how you want your braids to look in the back. Once you have pinned it as you want it, you can sew it at the hem on the top of your top. If you don't like your top to be this loose at the sides, you can try to sew it a little bit smaller on the sides. You might need to do some hand stitching on the braids to make them lay like you want them to. Cut a piece of elastic that will fit on your hips, and then you can use a safety pin and insert the elastic into the channel. Once you have it all the way around, you can sew it together and close the opening of the seam. And now your top is finished. please visit my Patreon, So for Kids, where you will find a lot of different patterns.